Welcome, faculty, family, friends, dignitaries, and especially our 2020 graduating class from Achieve Online. At this time, I would like to recognize all the teaching and support staff at Achieve Online in the digital school. These amazing professionals are dedicated and invested on a daily basis. I'm truly grateful each day that I get to work alongside all of these remarkable people. Thank you, staff. We have 3 faculty retirees this year from Achieve Online in the digital school who are Carol Tippy, Julie O'Brien, and Jerry Whittier. Combined, these fabulous educators have given over 65 years of complete dedication and devotion to the field of education. Thank you, Carol, Julie, and Jerry. You will all be dearly missed. Next, I would like to recognize and thank all of the parents, grandparents, guardians, and family members who have helped each and every graduate get to this day. Thank you all for supporting your graduate. Class of 2020, that sure does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Graduates, my youngest son is also a senior and graduates this year too. So I do have some level of understanding just how difficult this has been with not being able to finish out the year and have a traditional graduation ceremony. As a matter of fact, when I was trying to think of what to say for this most unusual virtual graduation ceremony, I decided to ask my son. I said, since you are a senior, what would you like to hear your principal say for a graduation speech, especially with our current circumstances of living under a quarantine? My son looked at me and said, well, I wouldn't really want to hear anything more about this pandemic. As a matter of fact, I think us kids are all sick of hearing so much about this virus. That statement of his resonated with me. So that being said, I've decided to keep my speech very short and to simply talk about one thing, cinnamon rolls. Yes, cinnamon rolls, because I haven't really met anyone yet who doesn't like a good cinnamon roll. Specifically, I want to talk about working at getting to the middle of the cinnamon roll, because we all know that is the best part. We seem to always hear people say, you know what, you really need to enjoy high school because it's going to be the best days and time of your life. That may be true for some, but I would contend that life beyond high school will actually be the best days of your life. Will there be big struggles, hard times, lots of setbacks? You bet there will be. However, as you get older, you begin to move closer and closer to the middle of the cinnamon roll, which is the best part of life. How do we move closer to the middle of the cinnamon roll? I think there are some very basic ways to do this, which include try to be of service to others, be passionate about what you want to do in life, leave the past behind you and try not to project into the future. Always remain open to new and different ways of learning. Be a person of action, not a person who just talks. Be a person of integrity, be vulnerable. Exercise, be tender and compassionate to the young and old. Enjoy today because that is really all any of us have is the here and now. And finally, kiss and hug those ones you love along the way. Graduates, this list certainly is not all-inclusive, but it will give anyone a good start on getting to the middle of the cinnamon roll. So that's it, graduates. I wish you all the very best as you travel the long and winding path in search of the middle of the cinnamon roll of life. Congratulations, class of 2020. We are all very proud of you.
Congratulations, Achieve Online, class of 2020. This is for you.
We hope you have a great graduation day filled with lots of happiness and joy.
You should be very, very proud of yourselves.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can shake awake. It's just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flick the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the colors blinding. Take a world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified.
And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive.
I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie, but you need to hide your face. Afraid to step outside, so you lock the door. Don't you stay that way. No more living in no shadows. You and me, we know how that goes. 'Cause once you see it, oh, you'll never, never be the same.
A little bit of lightning striking, bottle up and keep on shining. You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light. Let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky. And it's open wide, your electric fire. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. Come on.
Someone,
Come on,
come in.
come on.
To anyone who's bursting with a dream. Come on,
Come on.
you hear the call.
To anyone who's searching for a way to break free.
Break free, break free.
And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. Dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in. Dreaming with your eyes wide open. Dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. Congratulations.
Class of 2020.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates. It is my pleasure to be here today, and it is especially meaningful because I didn't think I would make it this far. Many of you can probably relate, and like me, were told you couldn't do it. Many of us had to overcome a lot, and the dream of graduating was sometimes clouded, and our path wasn't always clear. Along my journey, I faced the loss of friends and loved ones, the most recent one being in February of 2020, my Uncle Pedro, who lost his battle to his illness. He was always there for my family, and he was there for me in my earliest memories. The grief that I felt could have caused me to give up, but I had promised I would continue working hard. And our family misses him very much, but I believe he is looking down on me, and I know he is proud of me. With what's been happening these recent weeks due to the coronavirus pandemic, we are reminded that in life, we always face obstacles. Today, I want to encourage each of you to take pride in the path you have paved to arrive to this special day. This year's graduation looks different than those of the past, but I hope that we can all find ways to celebrate this important step. Today is a big deal, and we shouldn't let anything diminish the accomplishment we feel. I want to thank my family, friends, and teachers for your support. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it.
Good afternoon, class of 2020. I want to give you a big congratulations for being here today. The last 13 years of our lives have been quite the journey. We came into this world around the terrorist attack of 9/11. We survived the Mayans' doomsday of 2012 and the Ebola outbreak in 2014. Today, I am speaking to you virtually because of the novel COVID-19 virus and all of the chaos it has caused. Our school years have had some rough times, from bullying and drugs to violence and school shootings, and now the quarantine has stolen our dream of a traditional senior year and graduation. These events have not stopped us, but they have made us stronger and more experienced with handling life's hurdles. But after all we have been through, we have done it. We have graduated high school, and we should be very proud of ourselves. We did not do this alone. Each of us had our friends, parents, teachers, and family rooting for us every step of the way. Today is the day you can decide where to go from here. I like this quote by Bradley Whiteford. Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be an active hero in your own life. When I think about this, it makes me realize we have our entire lives in front of us now. There will always be obstacles in life, but we have always persevered, and don't ever forget that. All of us have reasons for coming to achieve online high school, whether it was trouble with traditional schooling, struggles at home or with family, or even teen pregnancy. As for me, my story included having my son Kai when I was 16. It has been the most challenging yet rewarding experience of my life. At this turning point, you should all reflect on the decisions we have made, both good and bad. This will help us learn and grow. As we come together today celebrating this accomplishment, I want you guys to let go of the worst and hold on to the best. Graduating high school is something we've all been working toward for a very long time, and I'm glad to have shared this moment with all of you. I will leave you with this quote by Lily Vahir. Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. And within you, all you need. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Thomas, and I am the superintendent here with Colorado Springs School District 11. I want to thank our principal, Mr. John Bailey, and all his staff here at Achieve Online for the amazing work and dedication you have for our students. I especially want to thank you for your preparation for the graduating class of 2020. You students should be proud. You have done amazing things over the past 13 years of your life to be here today and demonstrate to the world you've made it. This is such an important social milestone, and I know that it has been changed for you potentially somewhat because you're doing so during a time of a global pandemic, and it really has changed the livelihood of all of us. And we wanted to make sure that we could honor all of your hard work in some capacity in a very timely way. So we've decided to do a virtual experience for you now, but we know that in the very near future, many of the restrictions are going to ease up and be lifted that will allow us to have some type of physical convening with you all in a traditional fashion to say congratulations for everything that you have done. Now, I've got to tell you, all of you have chosen to do an online education and have a more digital experience. But for many of us, myself included, we've been thrusted into a distance learning or digital format of learning and teaching that is very, very different. And I gotta tell you, I've learned a lot about myself in this process, and you probably have been able to teach a lot of your peers and perhaps even some of the adults in your life about what it means to have a digital experience, learning experience. That's really important, and those are one of the life skills that we just simply can't teach you. You just have to experience it for yourself. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your hard work and your dedication to chasing your dreams here in School District 11 and whatever it is you pursue to do afterwards. Now, I officially accept this class of 2020, and I am honored to bring up one of our board directors, Miss Darlene Daniels, who will officially confer the graduating class of 2020 at Achieve Online. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and best of luck in this world.
Nothing is certain, accept your existence. You are certainty. You have completed 13 years of education, however easy or difficult, from Achieve Online High School in Colorado Springs, Colorado, marked by a global pandemic in 2020. Think of what that holds. Your graduating class across the United States and the world will be encapsulated and sought after for generations. From this moment forward, you will answer many questions like, where were you that year? Who were you during that time of life? How did you handle it? And what have you accomplished? Don't take it for granted. Take your life and the lives of others seriously. Take the bitter with the sweet and work the best areas of the life you've been given. And if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Dr. Martin Luther King. Be honest, frank, and fearless, and get some grasp of the real values of life. Read some good, heavy, serious books just for discipline. Take yourself in hand and master yourself. W.E.B. Du Bois. On behalf of the Colorado Springs School District 11 Board of Education, I am pleased to accept the graduating class of 2020 for conferring of diplomas. You graduated!
Ariana Starr Aylshire. Jimmy Jody Ray Arnold. Gabriel Angel Artega. Ethan Paul Avina. Ashley Hannah Baker.
Shelby Lynn Baker. Anicia Kamai Baltskar. Ashley Ferreira Beecham. Cheyenne Alexandria Beecham. Ebony Paige Beecham.
Kiana Renee Beecham. Mackenzie Dean Ballou. Caleb William Bradshaw. Austin Riley Brinson. Drury Lee Brown.
Landon Ryan Bullock. Dalen Deshawn Burns. Ariana Estrella Camacho. Caitlin Marie Chambers. Mara Renee Cohen.
Jillian Noel Connor. Tristan Neo Castilla. Celana Faith Cruz. Joseph Anthony Cruz Castro. Benicio Cuellar.
Carson Alexander Dreher. Megan Elizabeth Falles. Christopher Noah Featherston. Tyler Fife. Angelina Fraga Swales.
Timothy Marl Gavin. Xenia Hope Jeffrey. Sophia Adela Gonzalez. Raquel Nadia Gonzalez. Jade Nishay Griffin. Alexis Kayleen Harris.
Brooklyn Noel Hoskins. Rebecca Naylin Hugh. Nathan Matthew Howlett. Taylor Elwood Isaacs. Abigail K. Jackson.
Julia Rose Dawn Johnson. Molly Murray Kazmarek. Rachel Lynn Lang. Michaela Ashley Madison LeMay.
Jalen Rhiannon Lifcrane. Stella Ray Lindsay. Fatima Marie Lopez. Brandon Wayne Malberg. Leonel Alexis Martinez.
Ariel Jewel McBride. Joey James McClung. Sky Nicole Melvin. Azael Morales. Alexander James Morrison.
Rory Elaine Neal. Brina Darna Rain Neubauer. Kylie Madison Noyce. Benjamin Thomas Pado. Giselle Palma Tehran.
Rihanna Frances Powell. Abigail Marie Preston. Michaela Denise Proven. Troy Kadeem Renner. Juliana Elizabeth Riddle.
Justin Baker Reese. Grace Marie Roberts. Caitlin Lee Rojas. Rosalma Leanne Romero. Hayden Aaron Royer.
Victor Anthony Sanchez. Jacob Clifford Schmidt. Destiny Danielle Shaw. Caden Charles Snell. Summer Elizabeth Stokel.
Tyler Lee Strahan. Kendra K. Strasser. Brandon Eric Strotterman. Noah Tyler Tamblin. Sabella Marie Tompkins.
Angela Elise Marie Torres. Stephen Russ Trumbull. Mia Yvonne Turner. Summerlin Ann Tyhurst. Ryan Richard Unkefer.
Ayla Noel Vanley. Anaya Rose Velasquez.
Skylar Michelle Von Vett. Orion William Waller. Alexander Eric Wortman.
Michael Anthony Walstead. Celine Abriana Whistler. Hannah Kathleen Wiederholt. Stacy Dawn Younger.
This concludes our Achieve Online virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. Finally, graduates, along with your diploma, you will also receive a copy of the following quote, because I think it has everything to do with what you guys are currently going through in life. The quote says, "Fear does not stop death, it stops life, and worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles, it takes away today's peace." Graduates, kiss and hug those ones you love. Congratulations, class of 2020. We wish you all the best as you move into the next phase of your lives.